Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a great December so far. I thought this would be a really nice video to make. It's just some Christmas hacks and things you should do over December that would really either make your Christmas a bit more organised and save you time, or just really nice little traditions to do with your family and your kids. If we've never met before, then welcome. My name is Ash and I'm a mum of two kids. Ella is 8 and Charlie is about to be 7 at the start of next year. So two kids who are very much into the Christmas spirit and enjoy all the festivities. So I wanted to share with you some of my tips and tricks and hacks that I've seen this year that I'm trying out for the first time, to see if they're worth it and also to see what they are like. If you've got any hacks of your own that I haven't shared on here that you think are worthwhile trying, then please do let me know. But these are really simple things that I think could really impact your Christmas in a nice positive way, either saving you time or just adding an extra bit of sparkle to your day. So without further ado, let's jump into it and let's start with hack number 1. Now this actually got picked up by local newspapers whenever I shared it over on TikTok, but did you know you can actually fasten your gift bags without using any tape? This is such a great little trick, not just for Christmas time but also for through the year. Things like gifts for birthdays, even wedding gifts, it's such a good way to seal your bag securely. So all you have to do is take your gift bag and take each side of the gift bag string and pass it through the holes of the opposite side of the bag. I'll show you this in the video so it makes more sense, but basically once you do this and you secure each side, you just have to pull each handle in different directions and it will actually seal your bag closed. It is quite tricky to actually get back into this again, which makes it a perfect way to seal it for giving gifts for kids' birthday parties, for wedding gifts. It really does make your bag super secure and such an easy trick that you actually don't need anything for because everything is on your gift bag already. It's a really good one, and since I've been doing this, I've actually not fastened my gift bags in any other way. It's totally changed my brain chemistry when it comes to gift wrapping. And one of my top tips for having a hacked Christmas in December time is making sure you've ordered your HelloFresh box ahead of time. This has got to be my absolute saviour when it comes to any sort of busy period of the year, whether it's the summer holidays, whether it's Christmas, even if we've got birthdays coming up or we're just coming back from our holidays. Making sure I've got one less task to do on my to-do list is a real help and such a good hack. Now not only is HelloFresh going to save you time because you don't need to go and look for things in the supermarket, but it's also going to save you sanity because you know that you can have your meals prepared ahead of time. Your meal plan is done, your food shopping's done, and all of your ingredients are in the exact proportions that you need. Now we've been HelloFresh fans for such a long time now, and as you guys know, over the last probably 5 or 6 years we have used them time and time again throughout the year, especially when Christmas time can be a time to splurge. I love the fact that I can take a little bit of control back and use things like the HelloFresh's low calorie option. I can also look at their rapid meals for days when I know we've just not got time, but even on the days when we do have time and we're having family meals in on a Sunday, we can look down the family favourites route as well for things that take a little bit longer, that we can all cook together without the stress of wondering if we've got enough ingredients in, if we've got enough in to feed the full family, and also the main question is, what are we having for dinner? HelloFresh has got you sorted. Never tried HelloFresh before, then now is your perfect chance to, because you can get 60% off your first box and then a further 25% off the next 2 months plus free gifts if you use the code 60READ2023. Only is it great for variety, meaning you're changing up your family meal plan every week, but it means that someone is also giving you suggestions for things to try, because sometimes it is really just you need a bit of meal inspiration and HelloFresh provides that for you. Like I say, you can get things from family favourites, you can get speedy meals, and you can also get calorie smart meals. Also a great idea for fussy eaters because it means you can see the meals on the website. It's very visual, you can see them on the app and you can also see them on hellofresh.com, so your kids can help decide what to pick for those meals for the week. Generally for organisation, it helps with the running of the house as well because everyone knows what's on the meal plan for that week. I can just ask Fraser to make a particular meal out of the recipe cards that we have, and also the kids can get involved and help to go along with the recipe card as well. It makes you become a better cook. Now my second tip is a brand new one for this year, and I did say this recently that I would quite like to at some point change up my Christmas decorations, but it is so expensive to do that. You know how it is when you go and buy a single decoration for £1 or £2, you have to buy several of them to fill your tree. So even if I wanted to change the colour scheme of my Christmas tree, it's going to actually cost me a lot of money. However, I've seen over on TikTok that there is this really cool hack where you get balloons and you use them to latex cover all your current and existing baubles to change the colour of them. The great thing about this is it's really inexpensive. You can buy a packet of balloons for parties for about £1 out of places like Poundland and pick them up on Amazon. It doesn't even need to be expensive latex balloons because you're not stretching them. All you have to do is take the top of your bauble off, take your balloon and cut the top of the balloon off where you would usually blow air into it. Use the balloon to then wrap around your Christmas bauble and secure the excess inside the top by twisting and then reattaching the clip at the top for hanging your decoration. This is such a cool way to change up your colour scheme and also a super inexpensive one that definitely works and is worth a try. I don't know about you guys, but I get really inspired by a lot of the big department stores at this time of year, especially in the city centres. They just have bows everywhere and I always look at them and think, how on earth did they make their bows look so fantastic? So here is the hack you need to know. It depends on how big you want to make your bow, but for example, if you're going to make it just small, you can use your hands. I'm going to show you the technique. It is so easy once you know, but you could also use this on your legs if you wanted to make an even bigger bow, for example, something for your front door or a big decoration for your tree. What you want to do is take your ribbon and then pass it in a figure of 8 between your two stands, whether that be your fingers or you can even use the base of a chair. Your legs are such a good way to wrap the ribbon around, and then all you have to do is pass that up and round and secure it just like I'm showing you in this video here. It's such an easy hack, and once you get the hang of this, it's something you will do time and time again. This hack I've already tried in my tree just behind me here, and it is such a good one. If you're looking to get that sort of like cluster of baubles that you see in your big department stores and in your big garden centres, then you need to get a pack of pipe cleaners. This is such a good and an easy one, but it's good for filling your gaps in your tree. So what you want to do is get your pipe cleaners, get your baubles, and usually I think this works best in groups of 3, just the way that the shapes of the baubles are. They sort of sit better together in a group of 3 in a cluster. So what you have to do is take your pipe cleaner, pass it through the holes of each of your bauble, twist it at the end, and then use this to literally either stick straight into the branches of your tree, or of course, because it's pipe cleaner, you can use this, bend the wire around your branches and have it positioned in any way that you want to see fit. For me, this was such a great way for me to get the kids involved with hanging decorations as well, because they're literally just sticking it straight into the tree. They don't have to try and fiddle around with really thin wire or string to hang the decorations up. It's such a simple and easy task, and also something they can help out with as well. If you want to get a little bit creative and crafty, this is, I think, such an impressive way to make a big decoration for hardly any cost, and you can customise this however you want, and you could also try and thrift some of this stuff from your own garden, because I'm sure like me you may have extra pots lying around anyway. However, if you don't, you can grab these from your local garden centre for like £1, especially this time of year with it being out of the gardening season. A lot of things tend to be in sale, but I got these huge big plastic pots for the garden for £1 each. They're huge, they look amazing, and literally look the exact same shape as bells. So what I did is I took 3 of these and I sprayed them in an antique gold spray paint that I already had, and literally made them look like big huge Christmas bells. I sprayed them from a distance, and these were black pots, so I tried to make it look like they weren't fully covered, almost in a way that it made them look more rustic. I managed to find these Christmas bells that were on a lovely gold cord, and this acted as the perfect mount for my big huge Christmas bells. All I did was literally drill holes in the top, pass through the cord and attach the bell to the inside. But if you don't have bells, you could always just use gold Christmas baubles just to make it look like there is a chime inside your bell. And for me, the arrangement was 2 bells at the bottom and 1 sort of shorter at the top. I also got this huge big red Christmas bow, which I thought would just be a nice contrast with the gold, and these hang up on the edge of my stairs at the moment. I'm actually going to use these for my podcast live Christmas show, because they're such a big over the top XXL decoration that I think would look amazing on a stage. But definitely something you can do super cheaply. You don't have to spend a lot of money or at all if you've already got the things that you can repurpose at home. This is another little upcycle for your Christmas baubles, but if you have any clear baubles that you're not really sure what to do with, you can cover them in glitter. However, if you want to make it look like it's fully glittery inside but without the mess of the glitter falling all over your floor, the best thing to use is baby oil. I know this sounds so random and weird, but just literally get some baby oil, pour it inside the decoration and make sure it's well coated, and then put your glitter inside. Shake it around until it sticks all over the surface area of the inside of your Christmas bauble, and it will make for the most dazzling little decoration. Another little craft that I absolutely love, and I've done this for Ella's room, is to do some hanging baubles. Now I think a lot of the time when we come to Christmas decorating in your home, you usually tend to put things on surfaces, things on tables, on the floor, on your window ledge. However, we forget about the ceiling. So I wanted to try and create something that I'd seen similarly online, and I've taken a cake board to make this because it's already metallic and a little bit fancy looking. But now all you have to do to make this is take a pack of really inexpensive baubles. These were literally £4 for all these colours that are all sort of complementing for Ella's room, and literally all you have to do is take either some ribbon, or you can take some invisible thread if you want to make it look like they're just sort of dangling freely from the ceiling. So all you have to do is attach them at all different lengths, pierce holes through your cake board, and then attach them on the back. Now to make this a damage-free adhesion to the ceiling, you can use command strips for this. It's such a simple way to add a little bit of glamour to areas that might not have a surface area like a table or somewhere you can place something on the floor. And for me this is great because it means you can totally customise this and personalise it to your personal taste and also to the height of your ceiling. It adds a bit of drama in an area that could otherwise be really, really boring, and also might be a nice way to decorate the surrounding area around your tree if you were to use maybe 2 boards and have decorations dangling down from each side. Next hack I absolutely love because I think it is so cute and adds such an extra little bit of Christmas glamour to your dining table. If you have your guests over for Christmas dinner, this is a beautiful way to display their place card. All you need for this is 3 candy canes, and you're going to make a little stand out of them. So have them sitting almost in a triangular formation so that you've got 2 sort of at the front and 1 as a little base at the back. This is going to give stability to it, but also give you an area to place the card at the front. I think even if you've got a really neutral colour palette for Christmas, a red and white candy cane will always have a place at someone's Christmas dining table. That adds a bit of tradition, and also I love the fact you can eat this once you're done. There are so many different Christmas wrapping hacks out there and different ways that you can wrap your Christmas presents to make them look a little bit more inventive. However, this has probably got to be one of my favourite ones because not only does it look amazing, but it's providing you with a solution to a problem. Now, when we go to visit people on Christmas Day, I always feel like my hands are full with gifts, but having a handle on my presents would really be helpful. So this is a way you can actually add a little wrapped handle to your Christmas gifts this year. This is just something a little bit different, and I think adds a little bit of flair to your wrapping game this year. And this is a little decoration tip from years gone by, and something you should start right now with your kids if you haven't already. You can pick up these empty baubles from your local craft shops. You can get them from Poundland, B&M, Home Bargains, all the usual bargain stores do these. And what you're meant to do is actually decorate them your own way. But for me, a really nice nostalgic thing to do with your kids is take a piece of Christmas wrapping ribbon and take their measurement of their height. You can take that piece of ribbon, curl it and put it inside the clear decoration. Use any colour that's going to sort of like tie in with your theme for your Christmas tree, and then next year you can take it and see how much they've grown. Kids actually did this at nursery and it's been a real hit every year. They like to take it out and check what height they are. You could also tape on at the end of it a little bit of paper that tells you what age they were when they had that height taken, and they love looking at it every year and comparing to see how tall they've gotten. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing all my little hacks tried out. Please do let me know if you've got any of your own that you'd like to add by commenting below in the comments section, because it's good to always hear everyone else's ideas as well. And if there's anything that you do try, then let me know over on Instagram. You can tag me over there or send me a message to show me anything you've tried out that I've suggested. If you did like this video, then make sure as always to give it a big thumbs up, and of course if you want to try HelloFresh as well, make sure to go to the description box of this video, get your discount code, and make sure that you get yourself organised for December and even into the new year as well. It's one less thing to think about, and definitely something that I feel changes the game when it's at a busy time of year, because it just gives me one less thing to do on my to-do list. Thanks for watching again guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye!